Pictures coming in from Mazar-i-Sharif, where the Indian consulate was targeted. There was gun battle that started last evening and which continued until this evening as India is targeted in North Afghanistan. For the first time, in fact, an Indian asset coming under attack in the northern part of Afghanistan. The Haqqani network, we're given to understand, is behind that attack, and that's also what a large part of the Afghan media is reporting. But these are the latest pictures coming in from Mazar-i-Sharif. In fact, we have Qadir Siddiqui, a senior journalist from Kabul, joining us live this evening. Qadir Siddiqui tracking the situation in Mazar-i-Sharif. Qadir, what have you learned? What do we know about who's behind this attack? A section of the Afghanistan media reporting that it could be the Haqqani network, largely backed and supported by Pakistan, that could have targeted the Indian asset, that is the Indian consulate in Mazar-i-Sharif.
First, let me give you the latest update about the current situation in the attack place. Just 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, I talked to police chief of Mazar-i-Sharif. According to him, the insurgents are stuck in third floor of the building where there are like safe rooms. Afghan forces deployed, or they dropped some commando forces from helicopter on the roof, and from both sides, from down and up sides, they are like they're trying to capture, or they're trying to target the attackers which are like hidden in the safe rooms in that third floor of the building. About the casualties, it's necessary to tell you, up to now, 9 people are injured, which 6 of them are Afghan forces and 3 of them are civilians. Fortunately, there is a big achievement for the Afghan forces that since the attack is very huge, like in comparison to the hugeness of the attack, this had no that much casualties. This is a big achievement for the Afghan forces. Before you said that who could be behind the attacks, as till now, no opposite party has claimed for the responsibilities. There are several opinions, thoughts among ordinary people, including some journalists, that they think this is some kind of reaction of Pakistan on India's involvement in Afghanistan. Like as everybody know that few days ago, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in Kabul to for the inauguration of Afghan Parliament building. So ordinary people think this attack is a kind of reaction from Pakistan about India's involvement in Afghan issues.
Yes, that's also what we're reporting this evening. In fact, Qadir Siddiqui is reporting 4 times now from Kabul. The first report from Kabul. Qadir Siddiqui also will take us through over the next couple of days what happens in Mazar-i-Sharif and what the repercussions could be. But you were talking about the operation itself and why it's hugely successful, Qadir. You were also telling us about the fact that the forces, that's the Afghan National Security Forces, along with the ITBP, had made sure that there were no casualties in this attack whatsoever. Take us through the details of this operation. For how many hours has it been on, and what do we know about where these attackers came from?
As you know, that the attack started last night, 8:45 p.m. local time. It's almost 21 hours since then. So the battle or the fight is still going on between Afghan forces and the insurgents, which they are like our sources say they are 6 people. So it's almost 26 hours that they're resisting they are engaged. they're engaged with Afghan forces, and they're using grenades, hand grenades, RPGs, and also small arms.
Yes, and what's the official word from the government of Afghanistan? Because we knew that as far as the Consul General is concerned, he said the Indian consulate was the target. What's the official word from the Afghanistan government? Have they confirmed that it was indeed the Indian consulate that was the target in this case?
Yes, of course, the sources from governor office, and also the source from police, provincial police office, they confirmed that this building where the insurgents positioned, this is like roughly roughly 50 meters far from the Indian consulate office. So this is like a clear, it's obvious that the target was Indian consul. There are no other government institution around in that area. So this is like this make clear that the target is Indian consulate compound.
Yeah, Times Now getting you live report from Kabul as Qadir Siddiqui reports for your channel from Kabul on the Mazar-i-Sharif attack on the Indian consulate. You were telling us about the Haqqani network, and Qadir, it's very significant that, you know, earlier this year in May 2015, you had the Park Palace guest house in Kabul. Once again, the Indian ambassador, we were given to understand, was the target. Even that time around, it was the Haqqani network that carried out the attack. And even in 2014, when the attack was on the Indian consulate, we saw that it was again a Pakistani-based group, the Lashkar, that carried out the attack. So Pakistani groups, more and more, they're getting active, targeting Indian assets. Has the government gone on record to confirm that it was the Haqqani network that carried out this attack on the consulate?
Till now, government sources like they didn't share any opinion about which group is behind the attack, and also we also cannot say who is exactly behind the attack, because no statements is released by the opposite parties. So they're like unofficial opinion among the journalists, among the ordinary people, as I said before, that Pakistan has always blamed for supporting insurgents group, including Haqqani network in Afghanistan. So there are like some kind of thoughts and opinion that there might be Haqqani network or Taliban, which they can get support from Pakistan. So exactly, nobody can say right now who is behind the attack.